Welcome back to my channel, The Rare Coin World. Today, we are diving into the remarkable history of the 1998 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that millions of people use every day, but very few truly understand. This small 25-cent coin carries decades of American history, art, and national pride within its design. So, sit back and listen closely, because the story of the 1998 quarter is far more powerful and far more dramatic than most collectors ever realized. The origin of the Washington quarter goes all the way back to 1932, the 200th birth anniversary of George Washington, the first president of the United States. At that time, America was suffering through the Great Depression, one of the darkest periods in its economic history. People were losing jobs, banks were collapsing, and the country needed a symbol of strength, a reminder of unity and resilience. Its purpose was not just to replace the standing Liberty quarter. It was created to honor a leader who guided a struggling nation towards stability. By the time the 1998 quarter was released, the design had already been in circulation for 66 years, becoming one of the most iconic and recognizable coins in American history. The year 1998 holds a very special place in numismatic history because it marks the last year of the classic Washington quarter design before the state quarters program began in 1999. Collectors see the 1998 quarter as the farewell coin, the last survivor of a generation that started in 1932. Once the year 1999 arrived, America introduced brand new quarter designs for all 50 states, and the traditional eagle design disappeared forever. The 1998 Washington quarter was minted in two major locations, produced millions of pieces. Some of these coins, especially in high mint state grades, are extremely sharp and HHLY collectible, known for strong strikes and clear details. Denver coins from 1998 are popular among collectors seeking perfection, but what truly makes the 1998 quarter exciting for coin hunters are a few 1998 quarters have fascinating mint errors. These errors turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. If part of the design is missing due to misalignment, the value jumps dramatically. Raised metal lines, extra metal blobs, or cracked signs that the die was damaged, doubling on the lettering, year, or eagle details extremely valuable to collectors. The rarest of all, a quarter struck on the wrong metal planchet, like a dime planchet. Such mistakes can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The 1998 Washington quarter features 91.67% copper, 8.33% nickel weight, 5.67 grams. Although it appears simple, the bright shine, smooth edge, and detailed strike make high-grade pieces incredibly attractive among collectors. A bold portrait of George Washington Liberty written proudly, "Iron God we trust," beneath the chin. The date 1998 symbolizing the end of an era. A powerful eagle spreading its wings. Olive branches.
1992 Liberty Washington quarter dollar. This coin might turn the tables for you because certain 1992 quarters have shocked collectors with their unexpected value. On eBay and famous auction platforms, many people think quarters from the 90s are too modern to be valuable. But what they don't realize is that the 1992 quarter has rare errors, low population high grades, and special varieties that can easily make it worth far more than its face value. Stick around until the end of the video because its price and the way you can sell it might surprise you. The 1992 quarter belongs to the final years before the iconic state quarter series began, making it part of the last generation of the classic Washington quarter design. Although millions were minted, only a small number survived in perfect sharp condition or with unique mint errors. Finding these can completely change the value of your collection. This coin features the traditional image of George Washington on the obverse and the eagle on the reverse, a design that many collectors admire for its powerful, old American feel. As the minting technology of the early 90s sometimes produced striking inconsistencies, Certain 1992 quarters became unexpectedly rare. Collectors on eBay and other online markets search for specific varieties, such as proof finish versions, high-grade uncirculated pieces, and unusual transition errors where the metals or dyes created odd appearances. A single pristine 1992 quarter, graded at the top by professional grading companies, can easily bring surprising prices because very few survived without scratches, contact marks, or circulation wear. The cleaner the coin, the more intense the bidding becomes. Mint errors are where this coin becomes even more exciting. Off-center strikes, double dyes, die cracks, missing sections of design, clipped planchets, or coins struck on wrong planchets have been reported, and such mistakes immediately raise collector demand. These unique mint errors transform a normal 1992 quarter into a rare piece that stands out from millions of ordinary examples. On auction platforms, these coins attract dozens of watchers and frequently climb higher in price than many expect. Another reason the 1992 quarter has strong collector attention is its placement in coin history. It represents the end of an era before the modern commemorative designs took over, making high-grade coins from this year more desirable as time goes on. As more collectors try to complete their classic Washington quarter sets, demand for clean 1992 examples continues to increase. If you own this coin, take time to inspect it closely. Look for unusual features, clear strikes, smooth surfaces, and strong edges. Any error, even a small one, can change its market value instantly. Even lightly circulated coins can sell higher if they show rare varieties or unexpected mint features. And now the part you were waiting for. As mentioned at the start,
if you have a 1983 Washington quarter dollar in your home, even if it looks ordinary or slightly worn, it might actually turn the tables for you. This year is one of the most shocking and surprising years in the entire Washington quarter series because collectors on eBay, heritage auctions, and other online platforms pay high prices for the right 1983 quarter. So stay with me till the end, because you will see why this simple-looking coin can make a big difference. And at the end, you will comment the price of your coin in the comment box, and I will tell you its exact value and the complete selling procedure. The 1983 Washington quarter has a unique history that sets it apart from many other modern coins. This was a time when the United States Mint faced heavy demand for circulating coinage, and because of that pressure, many quarters struck in 1983 entered circulation immediately. The biggest twist is that there were no official mint sets released for 1982 or 1983, which means collectors never got high-grade coins preserved safely by the mint. As a result, finding a 1983 quarter in truly sharp condition is extremely rare, and this rarity is exactly what drives its value up on modern auction platforms. Most 1983 quarters were heavily circulated, showing scratches, rim wear, faded lettering, and loss of luster. The few untouched coins with strong shine and bold details stand out instantly. These coins command high prices because collectors know how difficult it is to find a clean example from this year. Even coins that look slightly better than average can bring surprising premiums. On the obverse, the portrait of George Washington often shows weak hairlines, smoothed edges, and flattening due to worn dyes and high-speed strikes at the mint. When a coin shows strong outline, deep metal flow, and crisp edges, it becomes a condition rarity. This is why graded examples from 1983 in high mint state have sold for impressive amounts online. The reverse design featuring the eagle is equally important. Most 1983 quarters show soft feathers, dull centers, and shallow strike depth. But when a coin displays a fully defined eagle with sharp feather tips and clear branch texture, collectors take immediate interest. The strike quality on this coin often determines whether it sells for only a few dollars or reaches far higher values. Another major factor that makes 1983 quarters valuable is the variety of errors reported from this year. Off-center strikes, double dyes, die cracks, rim cuts, clipped planchets, and even unusual metal weakness all appear in the 1983 production batches. These errors can drastically raise the value. On eBay, simple die cracks from this year have sold for notable prices, while dramatic off-centers and double dyes have gone even higher. Collectors also love the 1983 quarter because it represents a historical gap year in high-grade coin collecting. since the mint didn't produce official mint sets to protect.
A small 1991 Washington quarter lying in your drawer could actually change your luck. Yes, you heard that right. Some 1991 quarter dollars are selling for hundreds and even thousands of dollars online. And if you happen to have the right one, it might just turn the tables for you. Stick around till the end of this video to find out exactly how much your 1991 quarter dollar could be worth, according to eBay and other auction sites, and how you can sell it for top value. The 1991 Washington quarter is one of those coins that most people overlook, assuming it's just another regular piece of pocket change. But in the world of coin collectors, details make all the difference. This coin continues the classic Washington design that began in 1932, featuring the portrait of America's first president, George Washington, on the obverse. The inscriptions, "Liberty and in God. We trust," framed the design, while the year 1991 is stamped below Washington's neck. The reverse side shows the iconic eagle with spread wings, clutching arrows and olive branches, a symbol of strength and peace that represents the core of American ideals. In 1991, these quarters were struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia quarters carry no mint mark. The Denver coins have a D mark, and the San Francisco coins bear an S, which identifies them as proof. Coins made for collectors. While millions were produced for circulation, the key to finding value lies in condition, rarity, and possible minting errors. Now, what makes some 1991 quarters so valuable? It comes 1977 Washington quarter dollar. This simple-looking coin might actually turn the tables for you. According to eBay and other big online platforms, some of these quarters are selling for prices that most people can't even imagine. So stay with me till the end, because I will reveal its true value and how you can sell it. But the full selling method will be given only after you comment. The price in the comment box means that Washington quarter dollar is a coin that many people overlook because it is not extremely old, but collectors know its true importance. It was minted during a period when the United States Mint was focusing on refining coin production, yet small mistakes and variations still slipped through. These tiny differences are exactly what create powerful demand. Today, the coin features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan, a design that remained unchanged for decades and became one of the most recognized faces in American coinage. But even though the design stayed the same, the strike quality, surface condition, and hidden mint errors from 1977 make certain pieces incredibly valuable. On eBay and auction sites, buyers search every day for high-grade 1977 quarters that look untouched, carrying sharp details, bright luster, and absolutely no signs of wear. These coins can reach shocking prices when graded by professionals. A perfect or near-perfect mint state example can easily cross high value ranges because collectors consider them extremely tough to find in flawless condition. What makes this year more exciting is the presence of valuable errors. A 1977 quarter with off-center strikes, double die errors, die cracks, clipped planchets, weak or filled mint marks, or unusual metal flaws can increase the value dramatically. Some error pieces from this year have already sold for impressive amounts on eBay, heritage auctions, and private collector markets. Another reason collectors chase this coin is that the late 70s were a transition period in American coin manufacturing. As technology slowly improved, earlier coins like the 1977 quarter maintained a handmade charm in their imperfections. This creates emotional and historical value for collectors, raising demand year after year. The more people learn about coin collecting, the more these coins increase in value. Your coin has sharp edges, clear details on Washington's hair, strong mint luster, and absolutely no scratches. You might be holding a high-grade treasure, and if it also includes an error, then you may be sitting on something worth far more than you expect. Many sellers are surprised when a simple coin they found in their drawer turns out to be worth several times more. Now that you know the history, Demand and rarity factors behind the 1977 Washington quarter. This is the Washington quarter dollar from 1985, and if you have this coin, it might turn the tables for you. Stay with me until the end, because the real value of this coin on eBay and other auction platforms might shock you, and I will explain exactly how you can sell it for the highest price. At the end, comment the price in the comment box, and I will personally tell you its real value and full selling procedure. The 1985 Washington quarter belongs to the late era of the classic Flanagan design, which dates back to 1932. By the mid-80s, the United States Mint was producing billions of coins to keep up with national circulation demands. The switch from silver to copper-nickel in 1965 had permanently changed the look and feel of American coinage, and by 1985, the minting technology had improved, but still not perfect. That means many 1985 quarters came out with slight variations that today can turn into valuable collector pieces. The design continues the heritage that began during George Washington's bicentennial celebration. The portrait of Washington on the obverse is strong and bold, representing American leadership and stability. On the reverse, the majestic eagle with spread wings stands atop arrows and olive branches, symbolizing the balance between power and peace. Even though it was a modern coin by 1985 standards, collectors now look at these coins with growing interest, especially as older circulating quarters begin disappearing. The 1985 quarter was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most people do not realize that the difference between a P mint, D mint, or S mint can greatly influence the value. The Philadelphia quarters usually have the highest mintage numbers, which makes common examples low in value. Denver minted coins sometimes show stronger strikes, making high-grade examples more desirable. The San Francisco minted coins were struck as proofs, and these mirror-like pieces can demand very high prices if stored properly. Collectors also look for errors and varieties, and the 1985 quarter has several that have become popular in online sales. Some of the most sought after are off-center strikes, die cracks, filled dies creating missing details, and unusual rim formations. Even minor errors sell well when presented clearly. On eBay, coins with visible errors receive multiple bids, especially when the seller provides accurate descriptions and good lighting. Some 1985 quarters with dramatic minting errors have been auctioned for amounts that surprise even experienced collectors. Condition is another major factor. Most 1985 quarters have seen decades of circulation, which means wear, scratches, and loss of luster. A high-grade mint state example is harder to find, and because collectors love well-preserved modern coins, the value goes up instantly. When a coin grader labels a 1985 quarter as MS65 or higher, buyers are ready